genie pouring from the sky, let's get rich. What? The Jiki Vines and Sugar Dimes can't quit. What? Now pop the cork and steam the Vega and get lit. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the Romeo Devine Show. This is Romeo Devine.
Hey everybody, how are you doing? Thanks for coming out. Is everybody having fun tonight?
Yeah.
This is like a special Valentine's Day show. You know what I really like about Valentine's Day?
What?
Absolutely nothing at all. It's just a day to spend double the money on the same thing you would get for a normal price. Hey, we're going to jump into this really, really fast. This gentleman starting off this special Valentine's Day show of the Romeo Devine Show, this is his first time doing stand-up comedy. So you got to show him a lot of love. Mr. Brian Wathall. Give it up!
Okay, so a father, a mother, and a son go to the father's mother's house for like Thanksgiving. And so one night, the father and mother get a little frisky, and so they say, hey, we're going to go ahead and do this. And so they're going at it, having a good old time. And the door creaks open, the son walks in, and the son looks, rubs his eyes. What are you doing to my mama? And so the mother and father stop, and the little boy runs out of the room. And so the mother's like, I got to go talk to little Johnny. And the father's like, no, Martha, I got this. So the father trundles down the hallway, and he goes into the son's room, and the son's not there. But as he's walking back, he looks into his mother's room, and there is the little boy on top of the mom, just going to town. And so the father's like, boy, what are you doing? And the son turns around and he says, it's not so cool as your mom, is it? That will be edited. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Everybody having a good time, I assume? Very good, very good. I'd like to thank Romeo for having us out here, especially a first-timer like me. Give it up to Romeo. I'd like to thank you guys for being out here and showing me some love and showing me some support. And finally, I'd like to thank Teleflora with their Super Bowl commercial, for informing me on what's really happening with women. Thank you very much. So basically what they're saying is, in that commercial, they're saying that women on Valentine's Day are basically prostitutes, and they're easy and they're cheap. A dozen roses, bam, you're in. So my thing is, okay, so we can bargain this. And one other thing I learned is that I got overcharged at the bunny ranch out in Nevada. So my thing is, we can bargain this out, right? I mean, I think women should have like little menus or something like that. Okay, a dozen roses, going to town. 6 roses, well, one rose, I'll just flash a breast. Okay, great. 24 roses, I will do it, and I will not tell anybody about your poor performance. So how many people here actually saw the Super Bowl? Right on. How many of y'all paid attention to the commercials?
Yeah.
Okay, who saw the Clint Eastwood commercial? What did y'all think about that one? You like it? Yeah. Well, there was a group of people who did not like it. Sad to say, you turn to Fox News and everybody's apoplectic over it. I mean, here's a commercial. Here's a commercial about mom and apple pie, patriotism, halftime in America. You know, we can rebuild, and all this other stuff. But the conservatives, not too happy about it. And I think it's because, it's all about supporting Obama. I mean, at the very beginning, they were like, Obama is this, Obama is that. He's a Muslim, he's a terrorist, he's palling around with terrorists, we can't stand him. Then he's elected. 1 month afterward, the Tea Party comes up and says, he's not doing enough, he's doing too much, he's spending too much money. Well, I'm using the wrong accent for one, so let me go ahead and use a proper accent. Obama's spending too much money. He's doing too much stuff. How dare he give us free health care? And now here we are, 2012. And to them, the world has just ended. Oh, my Lord. I mean, illegal immigrants coming across the country. We got Obama socializing health care. We can't pray in school. They're teaching evolution. America's just going to hell. And so I would step in and I would say something like, man, you're absolutely right. I mean, we're number 37 in regards to education. We are, for an industrialized nation, number 1 in child mortality. We got some issues. And then he looks at me like, how dare you? How dare you talk about America like that? I mean, this is America. If you don't like it, love it or leave it. That type of stuff. So they're confusing. Okay. So kind of thrown off a little bit. But, I really appreciate you guys coming up here and watching me make my debut. Because really, being up here is like talking to a woman on the first date. The first thing you say is just gonna be crap, And I mean, no matter what, for me, it is, hi, my name is Brian, I like pudding, and what's your name? And, okay, I'm gonna go back over there. And the reason why I have such an issue is because, I'm not much to look at. But anyway, it seems like my time is up, so once again, I just want to say thank you, and God bless.
Hey, you guys give it up for Brian. That's his first time on stage. First time doing stand-up. That takes a lot of courage. Hey, we're going to get this special Valentine's Day show. We're going to keep it going. We got another first-timer up here. We're popping some Valentine cherries tonight. This next guy, Brent Biondo.
Hi. Apparently, according to Brian, the first thing I say is going to be crap, so good luck with that. I'm glad that I have an audience tonight because typically, if I wasn't talking to you guys, I would just be at home talking to myself or my cat, which I do a lot. I talk to myself a lot, and it's kind of it's become embarrassing. It's one thing to do it in the privacy of your own home, and it's another thing, like I do it all the time just out in public. It's just really kind of awkward, embarrassing. And the worst part is like stoplights. Like on the way to the studio today, I was stopped at a light. I was just practicing my bit. I was having a good time in my car, and this woman, I didn't realize, this woman and her 10-year-old daughter like pulled up next to me, and they're just staring. They're just, what is that guy doing? Because they know there's no one else in the car, and they just see me on mute, which is just. And now the crazy guy is staring at them. And they're like, oh, Lord, change the light to green, please, and make the crazy man go away. And you know what? It's embarrassing, yes, but I figure, actually, there's this perfect loophole. I found this amazing thing. It's perfect for people like me who talk to themselves all the time. The Bluetooth headset is the most amazing thing ever because when you see someone on a Bluetooth headset, you just assume they're in the middle of a conversation and then that they're not, like me, a lunatic, talking to themselves. And I was like, man, we can really expand this, And I'm going to let you in on the ground floor. I'm going to start a charity, and I'm going to collect old, broken, used Bluetooth headsets, right, donated, and I'm going to hand them out to homeless people in cities across the nation. So when you're walking down the city street and a homeless person wearing a Bluetooth headset comes up to you, you can actively ignore them. It's not for them, it's for me. I don't want to feel awkward for the money that I'm not going to be giving them. So, like, it's actually, a man with, like, a cup comes up to you, like, sir, do you have any change? And he's wearing a Bluetooth headset, and you're just thinking, what is that man thinking? Or who's he talking to? He must be thinking about the current socio-political state of this country. That is the most well-informed, smelly person I have ever met. Good day to you, sir. And you just walk off. I guess it's better than donating him to, like, a psychiatric hospital. Can you imagine, like, a schizophrenic ward? And everybody's wearing a Bluetooth headset talking to themselves. And you come up and you're like, hey man, what are they talking about? Shh, they're on a conference call. They get very testy if you interrupt them. I wanted to, this is a Valentine's Day show, thank you Romeo again, and I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day. There's no segue there, I have no segue. But, Valentine's Day is really, really amazingly depressing for a lot of people, including myself. And when I'm depressed, I like to make a joke about it. So, here we go. Valentine's Day, of course, is known for its mascot, Cupid, which is essentially the Gerber baby trying to assassinate you with a deadly weapon. So that's terrifying. Actually, and it has wings too. You can't run away from something with wings and a bow and arrow. I was thinking, it might be the most appropriate holiday mascot ever. I mean, think about this. Valentine's Day, it's like a warning. Valentine's Day is all about love. It's about giving love and sharing love and embracing it and celebrating it, right? But Cupid reminds us that if we give too much love on Valentine's Day, then 9 months later, you produce a creature that is capable of shooting down your hopes and dreams. Oh, we have a lot of people who love babies. I lost where I was. I like to call November Love Child Awareness Month. Just think about it. Do the math. February, 9 months later, there's November. And now the people in the audience who have November birthdays are like, oh no. I have to have a serious talk with my parents. Like, Mom, Dad, what were you doing February 14th on the year I was born? Well, apparently, we were creating Mr. Chatty Cathy, who asked a lot of questions. Go mow the yard. We don't want to talk to you. Hey, everybody, that's it for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You guys give it up for Brent. Show him some love. First performance ever doing stand-up, and he chose to do it right here on the Romeo Devine show. Hey, let's get this party started. Oh, I forgot. I asked that question again. You know what I love about Valentine's Day?
What?
Yourself.
Nothing. Hey, this next lady, I'm in love with her secretly, but I guess not anymore. She's blessing us with her presence tonight. You can check her out on our website, www.adeliabanks.com. I present to you Miss Adelia Banks.
Let's give it up for our host tonight, Romeo Devine. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm good. I am addicted to Facebook. Is it just me? Just me? Anybody else? I just love Facebook. I have like so many friends. I'm so excited about that. I have like over 4,000 friends. And I remember as I was like getting friends, I used to look at them and say, okay, I don't know if I want this person to be my friend, because I would check their profile out. You know, ladies, we want to make sure we're getting the right people. We don't want anybody to kill us or anything. So there was this one guy, I said, this is freaking awesome. He is on death row. I have a death row guy on my Facebook. Yay for me. But the kicker is we have 26 friends in common. That's what's up. And every time I mention this, the numbers go up. So I know y'all want to know his name. Just meet me over there. Well, because I'm like, well, it ain't like he can kill me or anything, right? He's on death row. So what I didn't know is that he was going to contact me. I'm like, wait a minute. Dude is contacting me. I can't even get on Facebook at my job. And he's hitting me up on death row. And when I saw the message, I'm like, damn. He's still alive. What's up with that? Anybody here tweeting?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just starting that, and the wrong people are following me. On Twitter, people follow you. I'm really getting used to it, but I got discouraged when Target Finance started following me. I'm like, really? I don't have the money. Stop it. Stop it. Earlier, someone mentioned Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I was actually conceived on Valentine's Day. My birthday is November 14th. I showed up 9 months from Valentine's. True story. I just love that. I knew there was a connection there. And speaking about conception, I'm a grandmother. Yeah, I know. I felt that way too. I was like, really? When I got that call, you're pregnant? Well, it's my son, and they called, they're pregnant. I'm like, wow. I just wasn't ready for that. I'm like, won't you all come on over? I have like 21 steps. This deal isn't wrapped yet. You'll get that on your way home. So anyway, he made it, and I love my grandson. He's adorable. And I thought he was just amazing. I thought he was extremely smart and just great. And then my son, they did the remix and had another one. So when that second one came, I was like, okay, wait a minute. This one is really smart and bright. And I realized the first one, you know, he's kind of special. It's the truth. This other one, when he got here, he, at 2 years old, could start spelling his name. And so my first grandchild, he's like, Mimi, because that's what they call me, because I'm not having anybody call me grandma, not with all of this, right? And he's like, Mimi, I can spell my name too. I'm like, okay, baby, spell your name. It's DJ, you know. He spells it every time he says it. So, but I'm like, it's okay, you know, you're 17. It's all right. Okay, he's 7, but still, you know, he should have got that. But everybody here working? Anybody? Yeah, I am too now. I got laid off a couple of months ago, and that was sexy, because it was like 15 of us got laid off at the same time. If you're going to get laid off with a group. That is awesome. But this is what I didn't understand, is the people who still have their jobs, you know, their reaction to me getting laid off. Oh my God! Oh Lord Jesus! Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be all right, you know. I'm good. Plus, you know, I got Jesus. That wasn't enough. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And she was still crying. She was like all upset. I'm like rubbing her back. You gonna be okay? You know, with your job? You gonna be okay? I said, look, I'm gonna be all right. I said, if all else fails, I still have my vagina. Because I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. You know, we got to pay bills, right, ladies? Speaking about bills and paying them in Valentine's Day, ladies, don't you just love that call that you get from your man that he wants some? You know that call, right? Okay, so one of my coworkers back then, she was talking about what it looked like when her man calls. You know, she said when he calls, he's like, honey, I'm going to stop past the store and get some wine. I'm like, really? That's how you do it? It looked totally different when my man calls. It's like, ding. Hello? Yeah, girl. What you doing? Working. Oh, you working? Yeah, well, when you get home, I'm going to work your walls. Yes. Get my walls worked. Yes. Yeah, girl. And then I'm going to knock your bottom out. What? Knock it out? Oh my God, he's gonna knock my bottom out. Yes, he's gonna knock my bottom out. Ladies, can you imagine walking around the office, okay, Valentine's Day, singing your knock the bottom out song? Get my bottom knocked out. Yes, 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 yes. Anyway, you know, he talking about working walls and knocking bottoms out. I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go there with him. Valentine's Day is coming up. Got one for you, boo. I'm gonna rip your tip off. Yes. Rip it off. Rip it off. Hello? Big Daddy? Yeah, how about I'm gonna stop past the store and get some wine. That's my time, y'all. Thank you.
Didn't I tell you guys she was awesome? Now you know why I'm in love with her, right? Secretly in love with her. Hey, thank you guys for being here tonight. We're going to go ahead and close out the show with our musical guests. Give it up, show some love for L24 Prime.
All right. Uh-huh. Hope y'all feel this. Every single part of me is partially wanting to be right there next to you, but I know it's not gonna happen possibly. Me and you together was the only thing that ever made sense to me. So what am I supposed to do when the doing doesn't become sensibly? I'm making the minimal effort to move beyond the pain that was meant for me. Maybe the only way I can make it through is if I shut this down, cause I find myself holding back every time I'm meeting someone new, cause I'm wanting you around. Now this is my testimony, telling it like it is. No amount of money can help me now, so I'm trying to see, making it through the clearing, through the trees, trying to take that fork in the road, but you're surrounding me with spoons. And everybody was trying to warn a brother, but I must have been Looney Tunes, listening to the voices, trying to decipher different choices. No matter what path I take, I'm still lost in the forest. With these words from the chorus like, you remember? Yeah, I know. I know. You. Remember when you cried and I cried to you, but never crossed my mind that no, I haven't forgotten everything you told me you wanted me to be. But when you standing right there in front of my face was the only time I couldn't see. The biggest, most beautiful part of the picture here was blind to me. So what do I got to prove to extend my view of you? It's true. Maybe it's too late to save us and we become me and you, two separate entities, waiting for a day of better peace. Whether right here with each other or another, I happened to see. So I happened to jump into faith, but I needed a greater leap. Can't believe when we added two, the math was all wrong. Cry now, cry later. Try my best to move along, but movement here is minimal, cause I'm moving all alone. Baby, it's best if we just give it up and tell each other goodbye, cause ain't nothing good about us fighting just to live a lie. I'm agreeing with the beat if it means you leaving me. Funny how it takes more strength to let it go than keep a whole chin. Chill legit in the summertime, girl, you're so cold. Yeah, I remember. You never crossed my mind that there would be you.
I cried to you.
Yeah. But I haven't forgot you. And it's funny, because the song's telling it's time for us to say goodbye. It's already happened. And that's fine. Guess you live on. And my mom told me that people come into your life for a reason, you know? But they also leave for a reason too. Y'all know what I mean. But if not, let me tell you something, cause I happen to want to slow it down till you hear me here and now. If you happen to hear the song, just keep moving on. Don't look back on the things we did or the words we said, cause everything about you, I took it out my heart when I put it in my head. It's a reoccurring dream, like landing on the floor when I'm falling from the bed. So I'd rather be awake and realize that you cared. Either fall asleep, wake up and realize you're not there. Yeah. You're a part of me, and you know, and that's fine, even if you're not a part of me here. I don't compare everybody else to you, but you're somewhere on the list. And I guess that's really it. You. Yeah.
Hey, and just in case you tuned in, you are watching the Romeo Devine special Valentine's Day episode. Do we have any soccer moms in the house tonight? No soccer moms? I love soccer moms because, you know, those minivans they drive in, they're prepared for war. They have like carrot sticks, first aid kits, 3-piece of KFC in the back. And a guy like Romeo, you know you're doing your job well with soccer moms when you're an agenda on the PTA meeting. They're like, this damn Romeo, we got to do something about him. He's been doing his homework a little too well. Hey, that's the Valentine's Day show. Thank you guys for coming out. A friend who's no longer with us told me, Romeo, don't sleep, dream. Romeo Devine, out.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G keep on some sugar dimes, can't quit, what?